Everybody from MMAmadhouse. I'm here with Kenny the Hitman Fredenburg. Man, you got out there, big Dontel Mays. What can you say, man? I mean, clearly hit you in the back of the head with two hard elbows. And
yeah, absolutely. You know, we went out. I gave him that respect. I touched gloves. We came out. We exchanged a little bit. Didn't really feel much power in his hands. Got a good takedown. He fought back to his feet real well, which I anticipated. He does train with, Blades, who is a prospect. Transition, got my feet a little bit close together. He hip tossed me. I transitioned back up. Came back in a dominant position. He rolled back in. He landed a few shots. And I forgot let him punch himself out. He's a little bit heavy. And I didn't feel a lot of power. I didn't feel hurted. And then next thing I know, sharp pain shot through my whole body. And ref stopped, and I was like, what's going on? Where's my corner? Is it between rounds? Or wasn't really sure what was going on. And I guess he'd hit me with two illegal strikes, elbow strikes, after he was warned for punching me in the back of the head. To direct line, mohawk line, which is, spine. Lost vision in my left eye. Regained it about, 2 hours later. I started getting a little bit of vision and shit. And it was rough. And, I hate getting a win that way. I'd rather fight. I felt like he didn't have no power. I had the speed. I felt good. But, this is my last heavyweight fight. I'm going back down to 205. RFA wants me to go to 205 and be competitive, so that's what we're going to do. But we went there. We put on a pretty good fight, and he led himself. He's a young fighter. He kind of got a little carried away. We've all been there before. Now he landed some illegal strikes to the back of my head, and I'm not the type of guy to not continue. You know what I mean? I want to win the fight with a knockout, nothing else, and the strikes. It shut me down. It was significant.
so after the fight was over, he got up and he was talking. What was he saying?
I guess he was running his mouth because my striking coach, Aaron Kimball, got in the cage because I kept asking for my corner because I kept seeing him off in the distance, and I was like, God, I'm not in the position to defend myself. I need my corner, to look out after me. And he was in there, and I guess he was trying to, run his mouth about me. And the guy's just a disrespectful guy. He got on Facebook and started hitting my girlfriend up and trying to talk all kinds of dirty shit to her, and she kept it from me until after the fight. But it is what it is. It just shows that his class of character, he's not a good dude. You know what I mean? He's not an athlete. He's not an MMA fighter. He is what gives this sport a bad name. To be honest with you,
I know the crowd was not in very good spirits after the fight. I'm glad you're okay. It was legit that he clearly busted you in the back of the head with two illegal elbows. And
absolutely,
man, I'm glad you're okay, Kenny. So you say RFA's wanting you to drop down to 205?
We've talked a little bit. We're gonna explore some new things. Bring on some management and stuff like that we're missing. And RFA just talked to me a little bit ago, and they said, 205 is a good weight for you. If anybody's seen me fight at 205, I'm a scary 205er. You know what I mean? I'm fast, I'm explosive, I'm powerful, and
speed. Yeah.
I guess I'll make the cut, and we'll see what goes from there. And next thing up for me is February 22nd in Houston for IBJJF tournament, and I'm going back on the circuit full time at Gi Jiu-Jitsu. So. In between that, we'll go back into fighting and all that, and we'll see what happens.
Of course, this is the last fight for Resurrection Fighting Alliance. Now I'll be merging to the Legacy Fighting Alliance. And man, hope we get to see you on the card real soon, man.
Absolutely, sir.
Anybody you want to give a shout out to, man?
Hey, man, I just want to thank my, my coaches, Aaron Kimball, Rick Koenig, TJ Nobles, Brian Green, Professor Mike Harris. Everybody put in a great camp for me, and they had me prepared. And I just wish the outcome was, a little bit more solidifying for us. But it was a win. But nobody wants to get a win that way. But I learned a lot tonight about the character of that guy, and it shows that he's not a mixed martial artist. He is a thug, and that's the kind of lifestyle he wants to live, and that's bad for the sport.
Well, I know you took a year and a half off that hiatus. I'm personally glad to see you back, man, and I can't wait to see what's ahead, man.
Hey, thanks, man.
Thank you, Kenny.